Just need to find a city terminal so I can craft one of these defense units. Why wouldn't she be? Oh, like her body. Okay. I thought you were like concerned about her in real life. Like we gotta go check on her. Like what? All right, moment of truth. Yep. I am officially rolling around on a defense unit right now. Well, my attack drone isn't really attacking. It's kind of no bueno. Oh, dummy. It's not attacking because it's not going to until something attacks me and I'm in GCM, so it can't hurt me.
You're in GCM?
Oh yeah, I was testing things, so I had to be in GCM to test to craft the, just so I could craft the defense unit in the terminal. Bro, just shoot. What are you doing? Okay, so I might need to figure out what's going on there.
Archers.
So this thing might be a little bit overpowered too. I mean, it was a 145, but I put like 3 levels into melee, and it's doing like 400 damage per hit.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm just like massacring things. I might need to bring the melee damage amount down.
When did they say they're gonna put Arc into the Unreal 5 engine? When's that supposed to happen?
March.
Marsh.
Well, 5.5.
I mean,
It
it's
is
already
in.
the Unreal 5
Yeah,
engine.
it's
Is it
in.
not?
It's in 5.2
Yeah.
right now. Yes.
You're thinking about the 5.5.
Yeah, that's the one.
With the frame gen and all that good stuff.
That's the one. That's the.
The game already has frame gen in it.
It does, but the new frame gen is better.
How much better?
Oh, you're talking about the new Nvidia for DLSS 4?
Yeah.
That stuff. Yeah, it's got some latency issues. Unless the game is really well optimized, and I am going to go ahead and take a wild guess that this game is not well optimized.
I don't know why you would say that, because this game is amazing. Okay.
Well, it's got frame generation in it already. It's running in the background. So whatever your frame rate is, and I think it's Gen 1 frame rendering, you can't turn it off. So whatever your frame rate is currently, it is exactly
It's half,
half
right?
of that. Yeah, it is exactly half that. So if you're running at 60, it's 30. If you're running at 30, it's 15.
Oh my God! Look at the colors.
The thing is with frame generation, is that it works really poorly if you don't already have a lot of frames. So it's really good if you're running a game at 60. It's really good at giving you a really nice 180 frames a second. But it's bad where if you're, especially AI frame generation, because the how do I explain it? It's like there's not a lot of work for the AI to do if you're already running at, let's say, 100 FPS. If you want to get it to 200 FPS, you've got so much to it, so much. You've got 100 times more information than, let's say, you were running at 1 frame a second, and you're only trying to get it to like 10 frames a second. It's so much more work to go from that to the other one. If that makes sense, it's really, I'm explaining it really poorly. Basically, it's like, how do I explain? I can't explain it in camera terms because I don't know if you guys know cameras all that well, but
Yes.
if you know cameras, then when you're like editing a footage, sometimes you have a low frame rate. Let's say you're running at 25 frames, and you use optical flow for rendering. It will look smeary and disgusting and gross, and that's because it's blending a small amount of frames together.
Yeah,
However, if you're running
yeah.
at like 50 frames or like 60 frames, and then you try and blend it together, it looks so good, such fluid motion. And that's because obviously you have more frames in that second to be able to blur together between each frame. It's the same with frame generation. So if you have a low amount of frames, and then you're trying to get a high frame rate, what you're basically, it's the equivalent of like you're trying to make let's say you're trying to make 100 frames a second. You've only got 20 frames per second to work with, but all of a sudden you're actually having to generate 5 times more frames than if you're like 5 times the frames to get to that, as opposed to running at 50 frames a second. You're only trying to do it you're only trying to generate 2 times the frames to get to 100 frames a second. If that makes sense. So the reason why Arc would be a really poor choice for that is because it runs at a low frame rate because it's unoptimized. So if that's true, and we're going to switch over to this new way of doing frame generation, unless they like change the fundamentals of the game and optimize it a bit more, everything is about to get really smeary overnight. So, but it also depends on what kind of frame generation they're doing as well.
Yeah, I don't know, honestly.
Towel plant, I got her back. She did die. I picked all her stuff up. I'm gonna put it in a little box, buyer base or something. But I got all her stuff.
Okay, so a corrupt Estego, a little bit harder to kill, but I think it chops my damage in half. This thing still is just a little OP.
Still no fucking cartridge though.
In the Navy, we're gonna send the soldiers in the Navy.
You really love that tune, don't you?
Oh man, but I don't know what to sing in. That's the first thing that comes up.
Oh,
That's
he
why I
gets
played
one.
it. He also liked it.
Level 10. That's food.
What is this?
I don't know. What is this?
Is this part of a mod that I didn't know was on here? I killed an enforcer and it dropped a thing called Mastercraft the Law. And it had like a little beam coming up from it. And it says, stop right there, criminal scum, when I hover over it. It says, unique dino buff taser. This saddle is enchanted with the following bonuses. I'm sorry, what? Oh! Oh, I know what it is. It's the, okay, yep. It's Nano's saddles. Saddles. Like, it threw me off because I wasn't expecting that to come from an enforcer. Okay.
Oh, you using the other spyglass?
No. He has another mod called, I think it's Enchanted Saddles or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or Advanced Saddles, I don't know. I'm on my servers just because I needed to test out this mod I made yesterday. So. And I need to do it in a live environment.
Take it out to the world.
Well, what it means, like, not single player, you know?
Oh, I know. I'm just messing.
Yeah, I gotcha. But so far, so good. The only thing that I see as a problem is the attack drones, like the number that it says that I can make or that I can call in is wrong. And when I call them in, they don't attack. So that's kind of a problem. I mean, you would really think that an attack drone would actually attack, right? It's kind of in the name. Hmm.
Let's see. Go out. That one. Out.
Oh, he's attacking now. Hmm. The fire rate is real slow. That's kind of annoying.
Come on. Card job, please.
Listen who's singing it now.
Huh?
Listen who's singing that song now.
Yeah. Gotta make you happy, you know?
Does. That's what I say.
Alright. I need to take something to drink. Message came again. All right.
Okay, so did some pretty heavy testing. There's only a couple of little bugs. I'm happy with just a couple of little bugs. But now I got to figure out why. Oh, and the melee needs to be reduced a little bit. That needs to be nerfed, man. Hmm. Why is that a... okay, another bug.
Okay, guys, I'll catch you guys a little bit later.
Where are you going?
Oh, man, I need to go and shit and shave a little bit.
You need to shit and shave?
Yeah, maybe both at exactly the same time.
Shit, shower, shave. That's the three S's.
Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Cheers, boys.
See ya.
All right. Take it easy.
He's so cute. A little trilobite chibi. He's trying to be a big guy. I didn't know the ants had mouths. That's it's interesting. Okay.